you looking for now? Like, where do you envision yourself in the next 5 years? I used to have ambition.
Oh.
Now I just want peace.
Yes.
What?
I was in that interview as well. I was sitting there.
I love that.
I'm surprised I didn't bust out laughing.
Wait, did she get the job?
No.
She's like, I used to have ambition. No, I just want peace.
Wow.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Do, Say, Be Breakthrough podcast, where I get to sit today with two of my favorite ladies who always keep me in stitches, pain in my side. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's usually resulting from laughter. There's some outtakes. I hope we can put some of it in because it's just hilarious. But you've all met Hilda before, and now this is Allison. This is the Allison she called out who was not able to make it the last
Thanks
time.
for calling me out, Hilda.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes,
Glad
this is
you
what
can
they
make
do.
it.
So I wanted to focus a little bit on Allison today. Met Allison in, I think it's 2007, 2008.
6,
Is it 6?
7, I don't know. Around there.
We talked
Okay,
about
7.
this.
Okay. Yes. All right. We'll start there. And so what I appreciate about her is the fact that she's able to remain true and consistent, even though she's been through what I would like to call different lives. She's lived in so many different places, and it's not a thing for her to adjust where she goes. She will tell you that she's antisocial. She's not. She makes friends very quickly, or people are attracted. You both have that in common. We're weirdos. I mean, people are attracted to odd people. Not the ones that leave.
You're an extrovert?
No, I'm an introvert.
I'm an extrovert, but you very social in
You are
certain
social.
respects.
Kind of.
You are.
I guess.
So the weirdos don't stick around, thankfully. But because of her ease in connecting with people, she has met some great people, and they have lingered. I'm one of them, by the way.
Oh, Lord.
They stuck around.
They stick around. So I wanted to just spend a little time talking with Allison just to find out, with everything that she's encountered or navigated in life, what is it that keeps her focused on and keep her really her truth? You always, whoever meets you at whatever time, they will know that's Allison because that part of you remains consistent. So what is it that you do that just kind of keeps you grounded no matter what?
I think it's just my honesty and transparency.
Mm-hmm.
Some people call it tactless.
Who would they be?
Because I am honest. And but I think it's just the fact that people know when they see me or when they talk to me, it's no fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's just me.
Mm-hmm. So are you the eldest of your siblings?
Yes.
Yes. But does that then mean that that's why there's that natural pull that people have towards you?
I don't know. I'm not sure exactly if that's the case because my siblings don't have any pull towards me.
Siblings really do.
I think it's just your personality.
Yeah.
How would
Yeah.
you describe her personality?
Vibrant, funny, interesting. I think you are who you are. It's like what you see is what you get.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people appreciate that about you. I do. You know what I mean? So you never wonder what she's talking about, where she's coming from.
Well, sometimes you do wonder what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Well,
Many
that's
times.
a whole other story. We'll get into that later.
Sometimes she even wonders what she's talking about. I'll tell you a little story there because we've also worked together, and we worked with two gentlemen. One was named Frank, one was named Hank. They did not look anything alike. And Frank came over and was talking with her, and she was having a very engaging conversation, and Frank was laughing it up, and she kept saying, and so Hank, da-da-da-da-da-da, right? Hank, da-da-da-da-da. And I just kept looking over there and looking at Frank's face, and he's looking at me, and he smiles, and he continues nodding, being very engaged in a conversation. And then I walked over there, and I said, his name is Frank. She goes, yeah, Frank, Hank, whatever. And the conversation just continued. And she was like, he knew what I was talking about.
I knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
He was answering to it.
That's
And
right.
later on, I
It's
was
all
like,
good.
why didn't you correct her? He's like, it's Allison.
But, eventually I get it right. At some point, it may take years, but,
Years.
yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. So how did you two first meet, and what was that like?
You know what? All three of us, I think, met around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Worked for Human Resources for Office Depot. And those were the good old days, I call them, There was a lot of really good, talented, smart people out off Estipa, one of them being Michael Allison, that we both know very well, who recently passed. But I learned a lot, and I made some great friends, and little did I know that 20 years later, almost, we'd still be hanging out. These are two of my favorite girls, and they share a lot of the same, qualities about life that I share. I mean, they love to enjoy life, embrace life, always finding that humorous side to, to whatever happens, whether it's good or bad. When we get together, it is just so much fun. I mean, whether the bartender, we had this bartender, she had these braids, and we're, do you know that girl Wednesday? You were calling her Tuesday. Remember?
It was a day of the week.
She's like, I'm like, she looks really young. I said, she reminds me of Tuesday. And then you're like, no, it's Wednesday. And I swear she was too young to be behind that bar. But it's silly things like that, it's just silliness. And just being comfortable among friends, and, you're not judged. You're just, embraced. It's just, that's what I'm saying all about girlfriend. It's a wonderful thing.
It is a wonderful thing. And it's that we can be there for each other during those difficult times. And whether it's to shed a tear, but it's even when it's difficult times and tears should be shed, you can be guaranteed laughter, because that's another thing that I really appreciate in Allison, is that she can always find the levity in life. She can always find the lightness. And just this week, I don't think if the roof was caving in, if the world was imploding, if everything bad that could go wrong was happening, and everyone would be like, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. And you would look at Allison and she'd be like, it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And we'll just keep going. And I think that's why some people still gravitate towards it, because it's like, man, I'm going through all these things. You just have this keen perspective, this keen eye to see, like, yeah, so what? This is happening in your life. What about that?
Yep.
So how do you keep that positivity? Because I know not everything is perfect in your life, but how do you keep that positivity?
It's like the whole "and this too shall pass" thing, right? It's like about, there are so many people in the world going through so many things. So when you think about your issues, and when I think about my life and what's going on, I'm like, well, I have shelter, I have food. As long as I have food, I'm happy. Y'all know I like my food. So, and my wine. And so, as long as we have food, there are some people who don't have food, right? So it's always think about what other people are going through compared to what you're going through. And it's not about minimizing what you are going through, but it's about being grateful for what you're not going through.
Exactly.
That's the way I see it.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And she's right. She's always thinking about food. She'll wake up and the first thing she'll say is, what are we having for breakfast?
Yep.
And while she's having breakfast, she wants to know what's happening for lunch.
That's me.
And so on. And the thing is, it's not, I'm just going to invite you into her life and into her kitchen. It's not as though she likes eating out. She prefers to cook, and she's great at cooking. I wish I could tilt the camera down and show this little, you call it, charcuterie board that she put together. But even when she cooks, you could tell there's heart in it, but there's creativity, because if you were to ask her to prepare the same dish 3 times in a row, it would not taste the same. It's always delicious, but it would not taste the same, because there's always some creativity sprinkled throughout. How do you do that? I mean, literally, we'll get together, we'll have a 3-course menu we're going to prepare, we have all the ingredients. In the end, there's like some ingredients left over that came with it, but we never used because she used some other stuff, and it's...
Probably it's because of the wine I'm drinking while I'm cooking. I just forget stuff, and I make it look like I actually was being creative, but it's the wine.
It's the gift.
Yeah.
And I need to know how you do it. Like, I need a list of instructions.
Don't cook.
Yeah, I need a list of instructions.
But you don't cook.
How you do it.
Put it on your fridge.
Yeah, like the measurements.
Like, what are you going to do with the instructions?
Yeah, like I'm probably not going to be able to follow them, but I need a list.
You won't follow them.
I want to try to do it.
But you won't.
No, I'd rather go out.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
The microwave and the air fryer are my best friends. And then, don't minimize that. It can come in handy.
Air fryer, yes. Microwave,
for some things, steaming vegetables and whatnot.
Okay.
But
concocting in the kitchen is fun.
It is fun.
That's part of your creative side.
But, okay, let's dial that back a bit, because concocting, like if you were to say to her, let's make a sandwich, what comes to mind is, I don't know, some cheese, some bread, maybe wheat bread, a slice of cheese, some kind of cold cut turkey, ham, slap on the other slice of bread. You're golden, right? No. She'll have some sort of artisanally created bread, one slice, and on it is some other kind of creative European cheese that no one can pronounce. And then on top of that is also some kind of shaved meat animal concoction. And then there's another layer of some kind, I call it grass, but many times it's like
Like
watercress.
alfalfa sprouts, watercress. You know,
Grass.
but it is end up. It does end up.
Sandwich is like this big.
It's like the presentation. It's an
It's
art
all about
piece
the
of
presentation.
artwork.
See, Hilda gets it, and the flavor.
I get it, but I don't
And
know how
it's
to do it.
there, but you're holding it like, is it edible? Like, can I eat it? Because it is a creation. Don't get me wrong. It is a creation. But everything she does, it's like done on this other layer. And I believe you encounter people in your life and they leave a mark. They leave like a little residue. And I'll talk about a little residue that Allison's left in my life. When we first started hanging out together, and again, because she doesn't like going out, and she would say, let's just hang out. We'll hang out at her place, hang out at my place. And she's like, let's do a fruit platter. So I thought I would go to the supermarket and get a fruit platter. It's there. That's what they do. Just take the lid off, boom. And when she came and she looked at it, you would have thought it was like some kind of poison or some kind of rotted heap of something. Just a recoil alone. And I said, but it's a fruit platter. She goes, oh no, this is not how it's done. Took me to the supermarket and showed me how it was done. You picked out the right grapes. You picked out the right olives. You picked out the right little thing. And when you put it together, it
looks so pretty.
It was pretty. So I did learn. I have carried it forward, and now for some reason your name in some circles have attached itself to me. Bougie, because you are. Yeah.
No.
Bougie.
No, I'm not bougie. Nope.
What are you? How would you describe yourself?
I creative. When it comes to food. I like food creativity.
But your bougie
She's selective.
also extends beyond food.
People call me that all the time, but it's not, I think people just don't know.
Okay.
She's misunderstood.
Yes, thank you, Hilda.
Okay. So
there you go. I'm misunderstood.
So tell me about, we've partnered in the past in real estate endeavors. And at one point she was looking for a home in a particular city that she wanted. She was looking for a home, but she was insistent on not going to a particular city that she even was insistent on mispronouncing. And she said it with such disdain. And so we went looking at a plethora of houses. Would you like to know what city she wound up getting the home in? The very one she did not want.
Right. So see, that means I'm not bougie.
But hold on. This house, and I wouldn't call myself creative. I am not. Things had to come almost pre-done, pre-cut, pre-prepared, and I just kind of put it together. Yay. This place, I did not even want to go into. It had wallpaper on the ceiling.
Oh, wow.
It had wallpaper in places it didn't belong. The appliances, I think, were maybe when appliances were first
1988.
made. Yeah. They were
Wow.
brown and yellow. It was a sight to behold, but I thought we'd walk in and go, oh, absolutely not, and walk down. She's like, hold on. Wait. I could do this, put down the floors, take down that wall. And I'm like,
She had vision.
she does have.
And did I buy the house?
She bought the house.
I did buy the house.
That's that cute little house you had a while ago, right?
Not a great while. Was it?
5 years, 6 years ago? Because, I move a lot, so.
She moves a lot. But that home, was it 5 years ago?
6 years ago.
But I think neighbors came to look to see, like, what crazy person would have bought this thing? But when they saw it, they're like, oh. And I kid you not, at least, three or
of
four
my neighbors.
duplicated down to the color. When it was
You were a
done,
trendsetter.
Yep.
when it was done, you would have thought you were looking at a beach escape, which she loves the beach, but you thought you were at a beach house. It was serene. It was peaceful. It was calming. Like when you walk in and close the door, just the temperature, everything.
Nice.
She's got the vision. Me now, it's like, I think this goes with this. Great. All right, we're done. Next. And she's like, oh, no.
Well, I think that's what has afforded me to move to different places and different states.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have had about 11 or 12 different addresses.
Is that
Wow.
normal?
You know,
That's more than me, I think.
It's more than most
for work
people.
I moved. I've moved from New York to Delaware to Atlanta, back to Delaware to Florida to New Jersey, back to Florida. And so, that's because I was so open-minded, right? When I think about what I can do, it's really about getting a new house and decorating it.
That's really what it is. It got to the point where her mom was like,
Are you in the
again?
witness protection program?
She had to keep changing locations, so they kept finding her.
I promise I wasn't hiding from anyone.
I finally found you, Allison.
Knock.
But it's fun. So that's like, what keeps me going. It's just like learning new places, getting to know not too many, but new people. It's about being able to learn, and you can only learn when you find out about new things, right? It's like, you can meet new friends. Like if I didn't move down here, I wouldn't have met you guys.
Right.
So, hey, that's
When I
what it's
say-
about.
When I say you connect easily with people, it's because you have a natural curiosity about cultures, about people, about their lives. So it's also thanks to Allison where I got my travel bug, because my vacation was just staying at home, just watching the boob tube, right? It's like, oh, absolutely not. We have to go on vacation. And so it really just got to the point of, here's my card. Just tell me what to pack, and I always overpack. Another story for another day. I'm like, here's my card, just book it. And we go to all these great, and it has to be island. It cannot be cold.
No.
We go to all, these nice Caribbean locations. But there, if you want to see her head spin 360, put her in an orchestrated tourist endeavor.
No.
Has to be local. And so it was one of that trip. Remember the event that we went to in, was it St. Martin, the festival?
The Goat Festival, the Ram Goat Festival.
Tell us a
Is
little
this-
bit about
Wait, is this when you ate the purse?
that.
No,
Different story.
that
You
was
ate your own
else.
purse?
I ate her purse.
Oh, you ate her?
No, I ate her purse.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Meaning that we went out to dinner for one of my birthdays. Okay,
I need to know
ADD kicking in.
I need to know what's going on here.
So we went out to dinner. In fact, we went out shopping, and she wanted this purse, but I don't know why she didn't buy the purse.
Okay.
But then we went out to dinner.
I thought it was too expensive. I thought at
Was
the
that the
time.
first time I took you to the Coach store?
Yes. We went to the Coach store, and I'm used to like a purse that's like, $9.99. And after like a week's use, it's like raveling in threads all over. But that's okay. Just cut it off, singe it off, tuck it, and no one will see it. I'm used to that. That's where I was. Again, growth. Allow yourself to grow from experiences and from relationships. And so my first experience with Coach, I'm like, what?
She's like, I'm not buying this. It's too much money. And then we went out to dinner for my birthday because it was
right.
my birthday weekend.
Okay.
And she and one of my friends decided that they were going to treat me to dinner. So we went to one of my favorite restaurants in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Didn't know what the price of the food was, right? And so while we order, and she's looking at the menu, and we order, and then when it came to bill, she's like, damn, Allison, you ate my purse.
And you're like, see, if you bought the
Oh
dang
my
purse. I'm
God.
like, listen, it put it in perspective.
Oh
Like there are times
my
when you're supposed
God.
to do something like, oh no, that's it's too much money, I can't afford. No, not right now. And if you take a look at the next few steps you take, next
That's
few moves,
awesome.
you're like, I
That
just
damn purse, and you still have it while I ate all
my
the
God.
food.
You ate my purse. I
You
get
ate
it.
my purse.
See, now I know the whole story.
no, you know.
I was really taking it literally. I just didn't know.
So let me tell you
Oh,
something about that.
so many
though.
thoughts going through my head.
Oh, Hilda.
She has more purses than me. Now, more purses.
You do?
Yes.
We're
Yes.
not talking about me.
No, we're
No,
talking
you're
about us.
included. You don't always get to be the interviewer. We're going to
I
interview you.
am.
Exactly.
I mean, because when you bring them home,
They're
and
like
you
your
make a-
children.
they're right. And listen, you might put them up there.
They're
like,
displayed.
but I use them. You just might, you know what? Today I'm feeling bluey. Come on down. And it goes along with the shoes, but that's another story. So anyway, the goats.
Travel,
Okay.
right? We went to San Martin.
hmm
And again, I don't like to do the touristy thing. So I'm not going to get on somebody's tour bus and, go around while
Yeah.
they tell you this is where Christopher Columbus discovered
Nah.
whatever. No, that's
Right,
not me.
right.
So I like to do the local stuff. So we rented a car and we were all over the place. And our concierge basically called us. Yes, we had a concierge. Basically called us.
Why not?
And said, you guys look like fun people. Would you like to go to the Ram Goat Festival?
And I'm
We
like,
had no idea what the heck that was. But
Oh,
we're like,
I can
"Sure."
just imagine. Ram goat?
So it was almost like the Westminster Dog Festival.
now mind
Oh.
you, pause right there. Ram goat. So I'm Jamaican, so ram goat, you know what that means? It's a party because we're going to have some goats to eat.
Oh,
Was
So when I heard a festival, okay, all right, let's see what this is about.
So they were parading their best looking ram goats with the best horns.
Ribbon.
And everything. The babies, they had different, just like they do with the dog festival, the
Okay.
dog show, right?
oh, all right.
Yeah. So that was it. And then the prime minister of the country was there.
The prime minister came to the goat
Yeah,
festival.
and we got to meet the prime
Wow.
minister. So you see, you have to be adventurous. You can't just go and just do the little touristy thing.
They all look different.
The goats,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
and they have young goats. They have
Yeah.
they did them by years, and then they would pay. I know this is going on and on, but they would pay. The people who owned the ram goats are the ones that really were the top of the line, because the people who wanted to breed with the goats, they took the best, their little female. What do you call them? Goats?
Female goats.
I don't know.
Goatettes.
Well, you want to breed your goat with a nice ram.
Oh, I see.
So the best looking ram.
Fast forward to the point that we were hungry.
You were hungry.
And then we went over to
She's
the
like, when are
food.
we eating one of those goats?
No, wait, we went over to the food station because we were hungry. And what was on the menu?
Goat. It's a
Curry
curry
goat.
goat. Who wants curry
Goat.
goat?
What? I just remember looking at it horrified, like, are these the goats that lost last year?
Are these the ones?
Like,
No, remember?
The goats
like-
that lost
We're like,
last
yeah,
year.
but that's what it was. We were like, why is there, if this is the goat festival, why do they have goat on the menu? That's
Oh
just
my
horrible.
God. It is. You were petting him. Look how
Right.
cute. He goes, now let's go eat.
Let's go eat them.
Oh
Right?
my God.
And this one guy was like, oh, those are last year's losers.
Wow.
They were delicious. But
Wow.
I felt bad because we had just finished looking at this cute little goat. I was just like skipping across the stage.
I don't think
And
I've
now
ever
I'm
had-
enjoying it. It was very delicious.
Is it? I've
I
never
like
had goat.
You never had goat? I don't
No.
You
understand.
have to get you go. You also think
Oh,
black
you
licorice
can't eat
hot.
goat.
You also think black
You
licorice
can't
hot.
eat Bambi, but you can eat goat.
Actually, I've had venison before.
See, and lamb.
Wow.
Lamb chops. Hello.
Wow.
Do you eat lamb
Mm,
chops?
Okay, okay.
Right, that's Bambi.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mamby.
Bambi. Bambi. Bambi.
This is what we do.
All right. I'll try.
So anyway, I got my travel bug from her. But the other part of the travel bug is I love to cruise, which reminds me I haven't been on a cruise in a while. But someone is vehemently against cruising because it all falls under the plan prescribed touristy thing. But one year, her best friend, who goes on cruises several times a year, finally was able to convince her to go on a
After
cruise.
20 years.
After 20 years. And
Wow.
Only because her daughter is my goddaughter and she was turning 30.
Which cruise line?
Norwegian?
But wait,
Oh, that's a
before
nice
that
one.
though, the other part of it is since she plans the vacation for me, for her, for other friends that join us, she's like, well, bunk that. I get the master suite. We're like, have at it. So now she's going on a cruise and she wanted the master suite. And the cruise.
Really?
I didn't have the heart to tell her.
There's no such thing.
Yeah.
I was devastated.
There's your portal.
She's like, what the heck is this?
Did you put lights around it and make it look like extra bougie for her?
God. And I never, after that, I've never been and I'm not going.
Oh my God.
She's like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, I didn't know how to
And
tell
these
you
little
this.
tiny rooms and these little tiny bathrooms and you have to like. Why?
Yeah.
Because you're not really spending much time in there. Yeah,
Right. Exactly.
But still, it's like,
It's just a visit to sleep, to shower, and that's it.
anyway, I don't
Yeah.
like cruises.
I know you
It's not
don't.
my favorite thing either,
See,
but
there you go.
the one thing that I do love is being in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the ocean, and it's just it's magical. It's very
I'm with her on that.
the whole nature thing when you look at night and you just can see nothing.
You just get
The
lost.
ocean.
You just look at the moon and you just
You're one with
disconnect.
the earth, the world, the ocean, the sky. Shut up, Allison.
I mean, it's just a body of water. You're sitting in the middle
You
of
have
Oh,
to
no.
look
It's pretty
beyond the
magical. It's pretty
water.
magical. The stars. It's pretty magical
Yes.
because, you don't have that vantage point every day. But I could only take it maybe one every 5 years, maybe.
Cruise?
Yeah.
Sit back, girl, please.
Yeah. I need to go on. I need to go
I
on.
thought you were a cruiser.
No, I'm
You're
not.
just a visitor.
No. I actually need to go on a high. We need to go on a high level cruise.
Don't say we. She's not in it.
What do
Not-
you mean a high level?
like a really nice cruise line.
I thought you meant like high, a lot of floors.
There are a lot of floors.
You want to be higher up. You don't want to be below the ocean, below the sea level, because they actually have.
They have rooms there?
Oh, I
Like,
believe so.
Really? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God. Hilda, you're making stuff up.
They have balconies. Now.
Yes, I know, but
They
they
can-
don't have rooms under the water. It's not like a
That's where the cruise sleep.
Oh.
It does. You can actually. There's many floors.
Oh dear God.
See, I don't go on cruises that
no,
much.
you don't. Do you
Somebody,
leave your house?
somebody inform me. You know
Of what?
I'm never home.
Let me. Yes,
I'm just not on a cruise.
Are we supposed to be staying on a particular topic?
We are, but
Oh.
this is.
I don't know. We're just
so
skewing.
So yeah, that's okay. That's
Yes.
because that's us, right? I mean,
That's that. Yeah. Look up the chicken. So I forgot where we were going.
I don't know.
Yes, you're being focused and being true to yourself is what draws people to you. And even with all this levity, you don't I think because she's able to balance her perspective with life, that's how I think it helps you navigate some difficulties in life, like difficulties that I would say her mom lives with her just like my mom lives with me. But when we say that, don't envision some older person that's like wheelchair bound. It just means that we have older children.
Yep.
And to see her navigate that relationship. But I have my mom living with me, and I know what that's like to be an elder caregiver. She then decided to include aunt and uncle. Aunt, uncle, mom. And I said, are you sure you know what you're doing? But when
How's that working out?
There's always laughter. Like what you see here is just echoed by her aunt, and then her uncle is just like,
No, actually, it's pretty funny. Most of the time, no, my aunt is sick, but normally it's pretty entertaining. Because my aunt really does have a really good sense of humor. So, and my uncle too. He's just like whatever.
It's in the family. It's
I
in your
think maybe
genes.
it is. I don't
It's
know.
in your genes.
But no, I think that it's a way of keeping an eye on these little people.
yeah,
You know,
it is.
people get old, they get a little bit freaky.
They do.
Mhm. So
They do. But
yeah.
you still do it with such grace. You do it like no one would ever imagine just the weight that it can be at times because you don't allow it to become that, you know? You think of, and when you talk about your aunt, I remember some stories of urgent calls from her, when she lived in, was it Texas? And she'd have an urgent call
Yeah.
out to her niece. You have to call me now. It's very important.
Yes.
And I sometimes, like, you and I are out, and she's like, oh my gosh, my aunt's calling me, and call her back. And she's like, because the urgent call was to find out what kind of faucet she has in her kitchen.
Yes.
It is in your family. It's in your blood.
She's like, what kind of faucet do I have in my kitchen? I don't live in Texas.
That sounds like something I'd call you about.
Yes.
And then she called me like, I'm trying, Allison. This is her leaving a message. Allison.
Oh, this is on voicemail? Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Allison, call me back. Call me back as soon as you get this message. I call her back. Do you think a red kitchen towel will match with the ones I have now? I was there 2 years ago. I don't know what you have now.
That's funny.
It's an emergency. But now she doesn't have to do that anymore because
These are tired.
we're here.
Well,
together.
life is short. Time goes by fast. And, when your family members, when they get older and unfortunately have health issues, I mean, it's better for them to be under your roof.
Mm-hmm.
And that way you have that peace of mind.
I know you lost your mom, so that was a difficult transition for
Yes,
you, too.
I did. She left us way too soon.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, though, her memory lives on. I still have her perfume.
Do you?
Her favorite perfume was Taboo. And so everyone gifted it to her for her birthday, for Christmas.
She had a lot.
She had so much. So all the sisters walked away with a bottle. Once in a while, I think it just did it last week. Just lift the cover off and just take a whiff. It's just like a hug. I know. My younger sister says, I can't, how could you do that? It's just too emotional. I'm like,
You
no.
don't use it at all? You don't spray a little?
I spray it in the air.
Yeah.
And,
Maybe walk to
but it smells like her. It smells like a hug. Like it, and if you don't do it for a while and you, all of a sudden, you know, you're having a bad day and I really need, it's just like getting a hug from her. It's so special. And I told my sister, I'm like, you should try it. I know it's scary and you're like, you're afraid you're going to get all emotional, but it's amazing. I said, that's why I took the bottle. So I can, you know, there's a lot of memories in your sense of smell.
Does she not use it at all, or is she still kind of traumatized at the loss?
It's not so much traumatized, but I think that that's her perfume. She just thinks I think she needs to try it.
Yeah.
I think next time I'm over there, I'm going to be like.
It's going to lose its scent as well, doesn't it?
No, I mean, I have to spritz it once in a while, but even just taking a little whiff of the actual bottle, the aerosol part, oh my God. It's like, it brings me right back.
Yeah.
You know, so my daughters tell me that too whenever I would go away. They were like, we slept on your bed because your pillow, it smells like you, like my perfume.
Nice.
So there's something, you know.
Hilda was here.
Mommy.
She's lingering.
You know what I love? They still call me Hilda. I go by Hildy now because I reinvented myself after my second marriage.
How are we supposed to keep that straight? Hilda?
Well, no.
Hildy.
They know me as
And then
Hilda.
Then there's like 3 different last names.
Yes, so
Sibia.
Diaz.
So Hildy is my nickname when I was growing up, when I was a kid.
You
So
legally changed your name to your nickname?
I didn't legally change it. No,
So
I
you're
legally
forcing
changed
us
my
to
last
call you
name.
that.
So my emails, my friends, only after like a certain year, like whenever I got divorced, right, 11 years ago, I changed it. And as I introduced myself into the business world or new acquaintances, I would call myself Hildy. Felt like it more described my personality, myself. But Hilda, it has, you know, there's a sweetness to it because that's when I met you, I was Hilda. And I am Hilda. That's my mom's name given to me. But when you call me Hilda, it just gives me like, it's a sense of like we've been friends for so long that I'm Hilda to you. That's how far back we go. So to me, that's special. I don't want you to call me Hilda. Call me Hilda.
I'm going to call you Hilda.
Yes.
I'm taking that.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm calling you Hilda because I'm going to have to change your name to Helga.
Hey, it's better than Heidi,
Heidi.
Olga, Zelda. Listen, it's crazy.
Hilda.
Hillary.
Hillary.
Hillary. If it's an H, nobody thinks Hilda. It's just a
Wow.
So Hildy.
I get Alice, and I hate Alice.
Oh no,
I don't like Alice. Call me
Patricia.
Allison.
I get Patricia. I get Patty Cake, Pat.
Oh no,
Trisha. Hey.
I like Allie.
I do
My
Allie.
family
I
calls
say
me
Allie a
Allie.
lot.
Yeah, lots of people call me Allie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think it's a term of endearment, so it really doesn't matter what you call me as long as it's not, you know, as long as it's tactful.
I've told people not to call me Allie before. I said only my friends call me Allie.
Oh, right. So
don't
yeah,
call me Allie.
you didn't earn that right.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is what we're telling you about her.
So, you know, it's like a lot of this stuff too kind of filters over into work because I'm really, you know, when you do those things, those assessments where this is your work personality and this is your home personality and this is your, what's the other one? Something other
when you're out and when
yeah.
you're, you know,
With the personality index test.
HDBIs, all
Like
these different tests. Yeah,
or
the
insights
DISC,
Yes.
or insights.
Yeah,
Myers-
I had
And
to
you have
take
different
one.
colors, right?
Mhm.
And so, you know, when they look at professional, personal, or, you know, if you just go into a function, or it's like 3 different ones. Mine look all like this.
they're always like,
It stays the same. It doesn't change.
like, oh,
Wait, there it is.
the color blocks, yeah.
yeah.
You're red on top.
Red
She's
Okay.
red. She's
Be
red,
brief,
period.
be right, be gone.
Like, and you're
So
talking,
every
you're
time
still
I'm at
talking.
work, we don't use that. I think we use HBDBI or something.
Okay.
So when I'm speaking to like one of my coworkers and they're talking too much, I pick that up and I put it in front of my face because, you know, on Teams sometimes, you know.
Oh my
I'm like
God. Really?
I am.
Oh my God.
Because these are people I work with every day. And it's like, I don't need a long story. Just
My
tell
God, I'm so
me-
grateful. You hardly ever do that to me. Hardly ever.
You don't work
No,
together.
but you're
No,
lucky.
so I think sometimes you're like, get to the point. Like
Everyone
what in
says
the
that.
I like to tell
Everyone says
stories,
that.
so I tell like I have to put context
The only
into
reason
the
I don't do that to
story.
Hilda is because I don't walk around with that. Otherwise, I probably would.
No, what she used to do is this. You're doing a whole lot of this.
But she
And-
knows she gets
and I need you
impatient.
to
She
do
goes,
this.
"Wait, get to the story." Like, and then what happened? And
Yes,
I'm like,
just
"Wait,
get to the
To
point.
tell, I have to give it some context and background.
No.
I'm a story. I like to tell a story the proper way so you can like picture it."
Yes, but by the time you
She
get
was
to the
just
end of
like-
the story, I'm like, forgot what you were trying to say.
She was like, "Geez, oh my god." And then we have Pat. You know, she's like the one that laughs at.
She
She watches
listens.
us.
Yeah.
She's just like, "Oh,
She's nicer. She listens. I mean,
it's
on
a
the other
show.
hand, I started looking around and, looking for the point.
You
Over
don't want to know
here.
what's going on in my head, but I'm just like,
It's the
I
Hildy,
cannot
Pat, and Allison
believe-
show."
It's like, what are you looking for, Allison? The point. Get to it.
I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh my gosh.
I remember
Isn't
when we were interviewing this person, like she said, like I'll listen, and she
Oh my
she's
God.
totally given up. Like this girl just like after about the second question, she was like, "I'm done," and she's like looking at me like I should have gone, "I'm done." I'm like,
Tell me
Yes.
more.
Tell me more. Okay, and expand on that a little. And she's looking at me
I
like
am
crazy.
so annoyed. Can
But
we
I
just
think it was
get
like-
this interview over and
wow.
Was
done
that the
with?
one that was looking for her piece?
So this lady, and you were there. You sat right outside of Pat's office, right? I think that's where your
Yeah.
desk was.
Yeah.
And we're interviewing this lady for some position in IT, and she starts off and she's like, "Oh," so as she loses me, right? From the within the first 5 minutes,
Your
I'm
eyes are
done.
glazed
I'm
over.
glazed over. Well, who's the next candidate? Send in the next candidate. But she, on the other hand, is like, yeah. So tell me about your life when you were a baby. I'm like, so
Not exactly, but kind of.
so the lady is doing the interview. I mean, you always give people a bottle of water
Sure.
when they come in. And so she's there, and Pat is going on and on and on, and I'm done. I'm not even writing notes or anything. I'm just sitting there
Oh my.
waiting for the interview to be over. And all of a sudden, she starts going like,
The girl.
Really?
The candidate is
What the heck?
and she's like, we like, are you okay, ma'am? Do you
What
need some help? And she goes, I'm looking for my water. And the water was
Oh.
basically right there.
Oh my goodness.
So after that, Pat actually was done.
Can I
Yeah.
walk you out?
Yes, let me walk you out.
Here's your water.
I like the one that was,
Whoa.
when I said,
weird.
so what are you looking for now? Like, where do you envision yourself in the next 5 years? I used to have ambition.
Oh,
Now I just want peace.
Yes.
what?
I was in that interview as well. I was sitting there.
I love that.
I'm surprised I didn't bust out laughing.
Wait, did she get the job?
No.
She's like, I used to have ambition. No, I just want peace.
Wow.
And she rode that for the longest while.
Yeah. I used to keep
Just
saying it.
randomly, she would say to people, they're like, talking. So, Allie, and she goes, I have ambition. I just want
peace.
And they're like,
I like that.
okay. And I'm trying to contain my laughter. And she just walks off, and they're like,
Wow.
I
Oh
didn't
yeah, I'm
look
sure
in a
you've
while.
got stories for days. All the interviews that you've been into, both of you, all the
Oh my
interviews that
God.
you've conducted. Well, people are interesting.
people are
I think
Very.
that's the spice of life is all the personalities, and then the fact that we can go back and talk about these stories and just it's the gift that keeps on
It
giving.
is.
It
It is, but I think it's, and I thank you ladies for your time this afternoon. I know you all have stuff to do and place to go, but I
Allison.
wanted to share just your personalities with the listeners because, well, watchers, you listeners, watchers, anyway, the podcast viewers, because it's to show that even when life comes at you hard, even when you're carrying a lot of things, that you can always find the opportunity to laugh. It's the silliest things, right?
True.
And it's having the right people in your corner, in your circle to laugh with or to just sit with. Many times we just kind of sat. We didn't talk, just sat. What they call it in Trinidad, lining. Just line.
Oh, I
What
don't
are
know
you
how to
doing?
do
Just-
that.
Just
I
sit.
usually talk.
Well, it does include talking.
Oh.
I do
too.
appreciate my girlfriends.
It's talking.
They
and
are very
laughing.
special to me, Allison. I mean,
Aw.
I love, and there's something about the three of us together.
Yeah.
It's such a pleasure. Every time we get together, it's so much fun. Like even on the way home, I'm still laughing and still thinking about what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to get together again.
Yeah.
By the way,
toned down, by the way, because normally there's cussing.
yes, and it was only one drink involved.
And I didn't want to have to fire her and kick her out of her own house.
Right. I'm not getting paid, by the way, in case anybody is wondering.
I just want to know where the makeup girl is. I think I got to be really shiny at this point. Where is she?
There's no makeup girl. There's no pool boy with a palm frond. There's
like
none of that. There's no green room. There's no Mr. DeMille. There's none of that. There's just...
I had to provide my own fruit.
Listen, she provided her own charcuterie platter.
Okay, and she calls it a movie. So where's your script?
Well, she thinks this is her debut in a movie. I said, make sure you run her name first in the credits.
Close up, Mr. DeMille. Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't get any makeup, as you can see. None.
She doesn't need makeup.
She doesn't wear makeup.
Natural.
Hello.
I wanted to for my debut. Is it debut? Debut?
I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is.
What do you call
it? I think you're trying to say debut, but debut implies that you're on it all the time.
On what?
The movie.
Oh. What?
Okay,
Oh, my goodness.
People, I thank you for your patience.
Thank you.
First and foremost. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for sharing our check-in, laughter, levity.
You probably did not learn anything from this.
Listen, they were entertained, right? You were entertained?
It doesn't have to always be learning. Sometimes it's just relaxing, laughter.
Like you said.
Crazy people. And when you see other crazy people, it makes you realize your crazy is not that crazy. Right? So I hope you feel less crazy.
And this crazy world, mixed up world, it's really all about connecting with the right people and enjoying life. Because
find your people.
Let everything that goes on in life bring you down.
Nope.
Because you'd be depressed every single day.
Yeah, you got to find your people. Find your people. Stick with them. And by the way, we're due for another get-together, ladies.
Peace. Yes.
Another get-together soon.
Another get-together soon.
Yes.
I know.
We did this one in front of the camera. I don't know. Where are we going? Somewhere fancy?
I don't do fancy. I don't know what is wrong with you.
Come on.
I did not see her go to a fancy party in a long gown and flip-flops.
Oh, that's true. That's true. No, but you always look nice. So
it's a nice long gown.
I have one.
I always pick the place.
I have gowns with flip-flops. Yes.
You want me to pick the next place? Who's going to pick the next place?
Where did we go to last?
So while they figure that out,
a really nice place in Boca.
Tell you
60 Vines.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Thank you for tuning in. While you, as she said, you may not have learned anything, but I hope you had some chuckles, some laughter, and just a good time. So,
is there a place for feedback?
To whom? It's not a performance review.
I don't work in HR anymore.
Yes, give me the feedback.
No, I mean, like, for the people that watch the podcast, is there a place for feedback?
Like, comments?
No, that.
It's
on YouTube, so they can comment on it.
Oh, okay, yes. Comments, yes.
Yes.
So she thinks it's a movie where she can make her debut. How she wants to give feedback.
Let us know if you think she needs. It's okay to get her back. Do we want Allison back?
No, I want to know because I want you to, evolve in this
movie.
Yeah, in this business, right? Okay. So when people watch it, do they give comments and feedback as to what they think you should cover next, as to what will make the show better? Is it a show? Is it called a show?
It's called a podcast.
Okay. The podcast's better, but isn't it a show?
Okay.
It's an informative show.
It can be. Not today. It can be.
There was nothing informative today. By the way, there are
Pat, lots of people, right? I mean, I know Hilda and I are your friends, and we're not providing any good information or anything in this.
No substance.
Nothing with substance, right?
Listen.
How about one day you do a travel thing?
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a topic.
Yeah, how about that? A topic.
That's okay. This is a podcast about nothing.
We know about.
Like Seinfeld in a way.
This episode is titled
Exactly. I don't know, what people see on podcasts, like the red table talk thingy that What's Her Face does. Does she do anything substantial?
She talks to her celebrity guests about nothing.
We could be celebrities at some point.
You're still not getting a pool boy with a palm frond. You're still not getting a green room. You're still not getting a makeup girl.
Oh, man.
None of that's happening. Sorry.
What do we get?
This.
Oh.
All right, I quit.
With that, thank you, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye.